This video is about cryptocurrency, and I'm going to show you guys with charts how this is all going to play out and some of the number one things you can do to avoid losing all your money.
He rights the wrongs and mends broken scores. The credit crusader opens new doors. He's a
That's right, Crusader's back. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the magic internet money, otherwise known as cryptocurrency, this bull market, where things are going, where they're going to go. I'm basically going to tell you guys how this is all going to play out because it does this every freaking time. Now, I know my crypto videos don't usually do well, but that doesn't matter because if one person heeds my advice, watches this video, learns something, and is able to avoid losing all their money, then I did my job. So before I get into that, I want to go ahead and check on the Seeker. Hey, Seeker, how's that car coming, man?
As for my car, that delinquinator shot the shit out of it. And I also have a question. Are you like living here now?
Yeah, we did have a run-in with one of Dr. Denied's robots, but I'll get into that later. This video is about cryptocurrency, so let's go, and I'm going to show you guys with charts how this is all going to play out and some of the number one things you can do to avoid losing all your money. Okay, now I need to remind you guys that I made a video all the way back May 2nd of 2020. How's it going, everybody? Crusader here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin and Bitcoin halving that's going to be going down May 12th. Talking about the Bitcoin halving, how everybody should try to get a Bitcoin, and talking about cryptocurrencies and to stay away from the scams and everything. That video is a testament to show that I know what the hell I'm talking about. The price of Bitcoin back then was under $9,000. It has gone up almost 1,000% since then. Just to give you guys some perspective of what's going on here. Now, with this Thanksgiving coming up, I promise you there's going to be people's uncles that are really annoying that are telling them about Bitcoin and everything because the halving just happened and the bull market is going to be exploding and Bitcoin's price is going to be skyrocketing. Now, there's some things that I have learned from dealing with all this. Now, and just so you guys know, I've been into this all the way back in 2017 is when I really discovered Bitcoin. I actually discovered it back in 2012, but I really didn't really get into it a lot until 2017. One thing you need to do when it comes to all this, if you're going to be involved in this, is you need to have a plan and you need to stick with it. So you need to say, okay, I'm going to buy this much of Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency you're going to be betting on. And when it reaches close to this amount or close to this number, I'm going to sell. Because if you don't sell, you will lose your money. You're just going to ride the wave all the way up and then all the way back down. That's what everybody's trying to do. When Bitcoin starts going up, everybody looks at it like, okay, I'll put my money in, ride it up, and then sell, and then just, use it as a boost, a rocket ship, an elevator to wealth and success. Everybody thinks that, but very few actually achieve it. Because when Bitcoin starts going up, everybody starts going, oh shit, well, it could go even higher. Last bull market, everybody was like so sure, we're going to hit 100K, we're going to hit 100K. It got rejected at 66 twice, and then it went all the way down, and we had to wait, it was like almost like 4 damn years before it started going back up again with the ETFs. So it's like, you never know when that rejection point is going to get hit, and it's going to trigger the sell-off, because that always is going to happen. People on the internet will say, this market's different, this cycle's different, it's not going to go down, this is mainstream, it's mainstream adoption, institutional investors, a lot. No, they're all going to do the same. Everybody is going to reach a point, and in my opinion, around 100,000 is where I thought that it was going to reach that point and then get rejected, but we're almost there now, which is crazy because it's still early. Usually these cycles, it's after Thanksgiving when everybody's annoying uncle comes out of the woodwork and tells them all about crypto. And everybody starts buying. The retail people, that's people like you and me, start buying on their Coinbase and Cash apps. And that's what really drives the blow off top, meaning when it really just skyrockets really high, almost like the peak of a mountain. Now, something you guys need to know. I warned you in the last video. I'm going to warn you guys again. There are going to be platforms, things are going to come out of the woodwork. People that are going to say, oh, okay, you give us your crypto and then we're going to be able to get you a return. No, do not do that. Back in 2017, there was USI Tech and BitConnect.
What's up?
Back in 2020, no, it was like 2021, there was FTX,
You just need FTX.
Celsius, BlockFi, all those other platforms. They all are scams. All of them. Do not send your crypto to anybody unless you're willing to part with it. That's it. That's period, end of story. Because a lot of people got really hurt with that, and I don't want to see that happen to you guys. So one thing that I want to talk about now is the Dogecoin situation. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and meme coins. The story of Dogecoin is that it was a junk coin that was made, it was pretty long ago. It's just a copy of Bitcoin. And the only reason that it's as high as it is right now in the top 10 is because Elon Musk started tweeting about it and people went ape shit and it developed a cult following. Do I invest in Dogecoin? No, I don't. I'm not a really big meme coin kind of guy. I like to invest in things that are like either have use or I want the gold standard. I want Bitcoin. So as far as Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, could they go up high? Hell yeah, they could. Dogecoin's probably going to go real high because Elon Musk got elected pretty much with Trump, and he actually named the Department of Government Efficiency Doge. I mean, he's really plugging that. That's like his fun thing that he does, and it makes the price go up. So could Doge go up even higher? Hell yeah, it could. If that's something you are interested in investing in, I would say this. I would say, look at it, be like, all right, here's the price that I think it's going to go. And when it goes there, you sell. You got to buy low and sell high. No, like everybody says that, but not a lot of people can actually follow through with it because it's a hell of a lot harder to do than people think psychologically. It's like, oh, okay, it's the price. It's like Bitcoin's at the all-time high. Oh God, I got to buy now. It's like, no, don't buy then. You want to buy when it's down, when it just took a plunge. You don't want to buy when it's all-time high. But, it's hard because people aren't looking at it. The past few years, I mean, back in 2020, everybody's going ape shit over crypto. And then when it crashed, everybody's like, oh, whatever. And then they stop looking at it. All you have to do is look at Google search trends. That's how you can really see what your average schnook is doing as far as, looking at this stuff. Because when those search trends get high, that means that the institutional people, not the institutional people, the retail people, like the people that are just average Joes sitting on their computer, they're researching it. They're looking into it. Chances are, meaning that they're looking to invest in it. So it's just one of those things. You need to make sure that you sell. What I would recommend doing is buying. Now with Bitcoin, it's a little late. You might be able to get into some of the altcoins, and then as they go up, because when Bitcoin goes up, the alts follow. Basically, it's like Bitcoin is the neck or the head of the entire market, and then where the head goes, the body follows. So all the other coins are going to go up. There's going to be a lot of weird coins that are going to come out that are new, and it's like, oh my God, this is blowing up. Those small market cap coins, I personally think they're too risky. I don't want to mess with them because, first of all, if you buy, you got to usually buy them on some decentralized exchange, and then it's hard to get out. It's easy to buy into them, but it's very hard to buy out. There's all this slippage. It's like there's all these network problems when it starts to go down. It's like I don't mess with that. I tried a little bit, and I didn't really care for it. My thing is if I'm planning on selling a portion of something, I'll send that from my private wallet to an exchange in advance a little bit, because the second Bitcoin starts going really high, all the networks get congested and it's hard to sell. Same thing when Bitcoin and all the other cryptos are going down. It's very hard to sell. Like, you can't just send it over there and hit sell and then boom, done before it goes down anymore. No, it's hard. So you need to make sure that if the price is getting close to your projected price that you are going to sell at, you need to make sure that you start moving your shit over a little bit in advance. That way it's ready to go. Boom, you can hit sell and get the sale in before it goes back down, because it will crash. Every time it goes up, it crashes down. And then usually you got to wait 3 or 4 years for the next halving, and then it starts going back up again slowly. But I mean, what we're all trying to do is use this as a stepping stone, as a rocket ship to get money. I mean, let's face it, we all love the magical internet money, right? We all want to make the quick money, right? The fast money, right? Screw that slow shit. Oh, fast money, right? Well, this is one way to do it, but there is risk involved. Now, I must reiterate, this is for entertainment / education purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, and I definitely would not recommend doing what a guy in a superhero in a mask tells you on the internet. But I'm just letting you guys know what I'm thinking, and these are my opinions. All right? There's going to come a point where you're going to hear the grannies talking about how they're going to be getting into Bitcoin. When you hear your elderly grandmother or next door neighbor talking about buying Bitcoin, that's when you know it's time to get out. I mean, period. Because what happens is everybody starts buying, the price goes high, high, high. And when I say Bitcoin, I mean all of crypto. Price starts going high, high, high. Then all the people that were down here dump mercilessly on all the people that are buying when it's real high. And these guys lose all their money and these guys get rich. That's what happens every time. And statistically, there are more people who lose their ass in crypto than actually make money because they put money in that they can't afford, like their rent, their child support, and all that kind of stuff, thinking, oh, I'll just put it in this month, next month it'll go up, take it out, and then I'll keep the profit. No, don't do that. Whatever you put in as far as crypto is concerned, you need to be able to not have access to that money for a long time if need be. Because if you don't, then you'll be forced to sell at a loss, and that's what's going to really just, what's the point? We're in this to make money, not lose it. So that's just one thing that you guys just need to keep in mind. Now, as far as all this stuff is concerned, I don't know how high Bitcoin is going to go, but I'm going to say that it's probably, I feel as though that we're probably around the halfway mark of where it's actually going to go. Now looking at everything. I personally don't like the fact that Bitcoin is as close to 100,000 as it is right now this early. I don't like that because I have a strong feeling that in order for it to get past 100,000, it's going to be hard because there's so many people that have been holding on to Bitcoin saying to themselves, I'm going to sell it at 100,000. Everybody's saying that. So it's like, I think that there's a lot of people who are going to be selling when it hits that. I could be wrong. But I am making damn sure that I take my profits and make sure that I come out ahead versus being one of those guys that has to wait another 4 years before they can actually sell it at a profit because they'd be selling at a loss because they bought too high. I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys, I know that the crypto videos aren't very popular, but I can't help myself but warn my viewers and my followers about this kind of stuff because I have the information, I know it. And I know you guys out there, some of you guys who have really who are smart will listen and heed my warning. I was right before, I called it before, I'm calling it again, and probably in another 4 years, I'll be making a video just like this one, talking about the exact same thing because it happens in cycles. This is just another cycle. And we got Thanksgiving coming up. So say hi to your annoying uncle for me. Anyways, I gotta get going. Got a whole badass video coming up in the works that I've been working on. It's gonna have a lot of action, drama, suspense. It's gonna be great. So, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Crusader out.
Of death and despair, and he's the light, so always there, with a shield of trust and cape of care. He fights for those to breathe fresh air.